Imagine being labeled the dumb one from birth. How would you escape? From the moment I took my first breath, my mother signed me a role. I was the dumb one. She didn't just say it, she enforced it. She drugged me to keep me confused, isolated me to keep me ignorant. And when I defied her by escaping to college, she tracked me down. With my brother holding me down and a syringe in her hand, she smiled and told me she was going to permanently scoop the problem out of my brain. In the universe my mother constructed, we were not children. We were archetypes, living, breathing embodiment of a single trait she had bestowed upon us in the sterile fluorescent light of the delivery room. Our identities were not ours to discover. They were assigned, immutable, and etched into the very fabric of our existence before we even had names. My mother, a woman who saw the world as a meticulously ordered system of her own design, called it maintaining the family ecosystem. It was a phrase she used with the calm, detached authority of a scientist, as if our lives were a delicate terrarium and our spirits were mere components to be managed. There were 4 of us. Natalie, the firstborn, emerged into the world, quiet and watchful, her infant eyes seeming to absorb everything. My mother, in that moment, declared her the smart one. Then came Eden, whose features, even when puckered and red from birth, possessed a fragile, porcelain delicacy. She was instantly christened the pretty one. Miles was next, a robust baby whose cries echoed through the hospital wing with a startling force that my mother interpreted as strength. He became the strong one. And then there was me, Leia. I was the last, the smallest, an afterthought who struggled for every breath in my first few minutes of life. My weakness, my fight for survival was not seen as resilience. In my mother's rigid taxonomy, it was a deficiency. I was pronounced the dumb one. This wasn't a nickname or a cruel joke. It was a diagnosis. She had these designations inscribed on our official birth certificates tucked away in the section for congenital conditions, as if being pretty or dumb was a medical fact as undeniable as a heart defect. My father, a man who still believed children were meant to grow into themselves, couldn't stomach it. When he realized our ecosystem was not a strange phase, but a fanatical ideology, he left. He couldn't bear to witness the systematic dismantling of his own children. To my mother, his departure wasn't a tragedy. It was a validation. It proved her system was purer, more efficient without the chaotic variable of a dissenting opinion. Life inside the ecosystem was a constant, brutal exercise in conformity. The full story is on the channel. Link in description.